Because ASL is a visual language, signers are not limited to just words or signs. ASL actually uses this space around the signer, including strictly visual descriptions. For example, there are individual signs that I could use to sign. It's long with one narrow end and one wide end. I could do that in a linear way, sign by sign, word by word. It's long with one wide end and one narrow end, right? But in ASL, you can show the meaning in a much clearer visual way. So if I were to sign, it's long with one narrow end and one wide end in ASL, I would just show you. That way you see the meaning of the description. It's very clear. When you see sign descriptions in this way, you need a starting point and an end point. Knowing this will help you as you prepare to learn about classifiers in the future, which are very, very, very common in ASL. It will also help you prepare to understand ASL storytelling. So we're going to do a little exercise now that I call picture this, because you're looking for pictures, sorta, drawn right in the space, right in my signing space, right? So rather than just word by word linear descriptions of something, you actually see what it is that I'm talking about, what it is that I'm describing. So for this exercise, you will need a pen or pencil and a paper. I am going to show you some shapes and various variations on shapes for you to draw. All right. So I will show you something like the thing that was long with one narrow end and one wide end. So this will be my starting point, right? And then you get something that kind of looks like that, right? Everywhere that my finger is touching is a line. So this, anytime a signer uses, employs this method, signers are signing from their own perspective. So to show you what I just did, the narrow end would be on the left. If you're drawing what I'm signing, the narrow end would be on the left and the wider end would be on the right, because that's from my perspective. Okay. So do your best. Sometimes that takes a little while to kind of adjust that around in your brain, but remember to picture it from the signer's perspective. All right, here we go. Now draw all these, and then I've got an answer key to show you. All right, here's the first one. Are you ready? All right, can you draw that? I'll do it one more time. I'll draw each one twice, okay? Here's the next one. And again. So draw this on your paper and we'll see at the end how many you got. All right, here's the next one. One's a little longer, but I don't think it's too hard. All right, one more time. Here's the next one. A little bit of a different hand shape there. But everywhere that a thumb or finger touches is going to be the line. And here's the next one. And one more time. Okay, now we're going to take it up a level. These are going to be similar to what you just did, but they're going to have some extra something thrown in. All right, ready? That one could also be drawn like this. So I'll do it again. See if you get that one. All right, here's the next one. Yeah, that's a 7. All right, the next one. So remember, the beginning point is going to be your reference point when you're adding additional stuff in there. All right, here's the next one. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Okay. All right, let me do that again. Do it that way. All right, here's the next one. Well, let's see, let me do it this way. And one more time. And the last one. Oh, back up, I'll do it again. And one more time. All right, let's see how you did. Okay, here's the answer key. So keep in mind that if your perspective was backwards on any of these, that's okay, totally normal. That will come in time. Just remember that you're thinking of things or looking at things from the signer's perspective, and with practice, you'll get it. All right, here are the answers. Ready? The first one was this one. Then this one. And number 5 before we shook it up. All right, now here's stepping it up a notch. Did you get that one from this or this? Whoops, did I go backwards? Yeah, I went backwards, sorry. Okay, next one. Yeah, diamond with a 7 in it. The next one was a circle with an R above it on top. I don't know what you'd call that shape, a postage stamp maybe, with a T on the left and an 18 on the right. A circle right next to a square touching, and kind of like a tree. So good practicing. This, like I said, is just a brain exercise. It helps you to be able to look for pictures and pictorial descriptions. And it will prepare you for classifiers, which we'll learn about later, and ASL storytelling, which we'll look at later too, but is super popular and actually really fun. So you want to be able to understand those.